Well, we're here with another episode of Oblivion. I believe we're up to episode 17, 18 now. So we're here in the Count's court. And we are... Last time we did a Mages Guild quest. We got a recommendation from the Shadenhall Mages Guild. I wanted to cleanse my palate a little bit from all these Oblivion gates. But...
Hail.
Just want to stare at me? Yeah, so we walked down to Leyawin, which was most of the episode. And so we're here to ask Leyawin for help to aid Bruma. So this is where we'll begin. It's weird. Looks down, looks up. Looks down, looks up.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Marius Caro, by grace of the Nine, Count Leyawin. You are a stranger to me, but well met. Perhaps you would like to do a service for County Leyawin.
Oh, let me guess. You want me to do something for you?
We'll see.
And then you'll help me? It's the same thing. Everybody wants something.
I'd like that. A lot. Don't make me... Where'd you get that? That... How nice.
How
I see.
Nice. Actually, could you help Bruma?
Leyawin is beset by enemies. The Empire does nothing to help us. Even before this crisis, I did not have enough men to patrol my borders. Now, Daedra are pouring out of an Oblivion gate on our very doorstep. No, I don't have any men to spare. Bruma will have to look to its own defense.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I'm probably going to have to close all the gates. For each of the cities in order to get their help. Just give me a moment here. There we go. Apologies about that. I like to keep my phone away from me while I'm doing these episodes so it doesn't pick up my voice, and use AI systems to personalize ads for me. I hate personalized ads. Anyway, I hate ads, period. It's a stupid concept, you know.
I need
What
your
do you
help.
need?
An orc named Mazoga here claims to be a knight, but will not reveal her business. Find out why she is here and report to me, and you will earn a reward suitable for those who serve Leyawin. Did you find out why?
Not yet.
Leyawin is beset by enemies. Now,
So I'm not sure if we're supposed to close the gate or do the Mazoga quest.
Prompt attention to this matter will be rewarded.
Yeah.
The prey approaches.
Prey approaches. Hello?
Anstea Sandu, Castle Leyawin's steward and chief advisor to Count Marius Caro, in theory.
In theory. Tell me about Leyawin.
Leyawin stands alone. That's what Count Caro says. Only our brave guardsmen to keep the hordes of Oblivion at bay. Take care.
Really? Is there a quest for that? Or Close the gate outside. Okay, so I just have to close the gate. Don't have to worry about that creepy orc. This weird orc Mazoga. You.
Hey.
Some nice armor, but that's about it. Okay, so let's see. We got enough space here. Thornblade. Here's a neat sword we got one of the previous episodes. It's a leveled sword. I didn't know I was gonna get that reward, but whatever. It's good for now, but it'll soon be. We'll soon out-level this sword. I'll keep my Frosty Gale for now. Charge 0 on a 400. Let us go. It even rains through the concrete. There's actually if you meet Maik the Liar, he says something about that. Like, even under porches and stuff, it still rains on you. It's funny, Maik the Liar is like a developer joke or Easter egg they put in the game, and it's funny because he acknowledges one of the sort of engine or the limitations or bugs that the game has, which is it rains through walls and ceilings and stuff. Here, I think maybe here's where I can buy. I'm looking for a lesser soul gem.
What?
Rot.
Buy.
Bye.
I hope I can help.
I hope you can help too.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit
Do
you.
you have any? You do not have any.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Soul gem. It'll be in like a potion shop maybe? Or
Good to see you.
good to see you.
What do you want?
What do you want?
Take care.
You don't look like you like me very much. Is there like a potion shop or something?
Greetings, Red Guard.
Maybe the Mages Guild will have someone selling stuff.
Hail.
Just a bread loaf on the table there. Common soul gem. What's that? Common is too powerful for my... No, there's no soul in it. Hello?
You seek wisdom from me, child? Ah, no, you seek words. Words are difficult. They come and go. The voices, though, so loud they are, they drown out the words. Without my
Your voices?
amulet, my stone to lock the voices away, the words will never come and stay. Would you lift your hands to help another? To help me find the words?
Sure.
And seek a
I'll help you
goddess,
find your
child.
words.
She will see the path and set you on it. I must rest. She may be young, but her heart is old and wise. It guides her well. Within its walls live those who determine the fate of the guild. You will come to know it well.
Really? Oops.
The guild needs you, child. Perhaps.
Always been waiting for me. Well,
Farewell, child.
you sound kind of wise, but also a little crazy. You're hearing voices over there. What's wrong with you? Like you
What
haven't
is it,
slept in
associate?
days.
Go ahead, please. She's the one you want to talk to if you actually need something to get done around here. I don't even know why DeGale is still around. Goodbye.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Tell me about Agata.
Agata is the first person I go to when I need something. Maybe I should talk to Dagale instead. But I just don't feel comfortable doing that.
What do you know about Daedra Shrines?
You mean the Shrine to Nocturnal? That's north of Leyawin, east of the Lower Nibbin.
Great. What do you know about the Mages Guild?
Druja has a wide variety of spells for sale if there's something you need. Most of them are simple, but they're a good starting point.
Sounds perfect for me.
Take your time. May all your travels be safe. Nice to meet you. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Apprentice Retort. I think it's better than what we had. Yeah. Let's some haggling. Try 70. Should we buy that? Yeah, let's buy that.
That's just not me.
No? Yeah. It's close. 1% off. Anything else? Oh, there we go. Here's what we need. Lesser, I think. 122. We'll buy 2. And actually we'll sell our novice, apprentice. Novice is better than apprentice, I think. Or, wait. Oh, apprentice is better than novice, okay. So we'll sell the novice one then.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Good stuff. The better stuff you get, the better potions you can make.
May all your travels be safe.
Also, there is a there's a couple of glitches here. Look at.
Hello, journeyman.
What's new with you?
I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago. Ugly little animals.
Look at the physics on this thing.
Thick shells and sharp claws. I avoid them.
See you.
Farewell.
What is it, associate?
This rocks back and forth for forever, pretty much. Metronome.
What is it, associate?
Well, they've synchronized. Okay, they're getting out of sync. So they're moving at different frequencies then. So there's that, and there's also... So that paintbrush is floating. Oh yeah, that's the thing with paintbrushes is they lack...
What is it, associate?
They lack physics, so wherever you place them in the world, they stay. Wonder if I can do that. Oh. The bowl is going crazy over there. Like...
This is a grand day.
See? I can't move the
Greetings.
paintbrush. It has no physics at all. And these things are still moving.
Dead in Shadenhall.
So there's like 3 bugs here. And then...
Not really.
Hold on.
Brodress has been teaching Fighters Guild members
There's
how
water
to
here.
better use heavy armor. Odd for a Bosmer.
Water sound
He's
effect.
apparently good at it.
Knowing how to use heavy armor isn't a bad idea. Kind of odd to learn it from a Bosmer, though.
Bye.
Goodbye.
What
What
is it,
is it?
associate?
Was it you that has?
Strasza of the Mages Guild, Evoker and Alchemist. But perhaps you are an adventurer?
What do you have in
Straight to the
mind?
po- I'm searching for some specific crystals.
Crystals called Garridan's Teals.
Well,
yeah.
I can.
Not in the mood to listen to all that. I just wanna
Let's
buy
get
stuff.
to training.
No,
Please go on.
don't have anything for sale. What about you?
Yes? I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all...
Upper level spells, recharge.
Always keep your magic equipment charged.
Yeah, it's better
Take
to
care.
get a. Better to buy skooma. The skooma. It's better to get a than to charge it directly. It's cheap. Well, it's cheaper to get a soul gem. And they're still rocking, and they'll go on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Oblivion fun. I wonder what happens if I put it in the bowl here. Huh?
Hello there.
Yeah. Wonder if we leave and come back if it'll still be doing stuff. Alright, so there was somebody who had basic spells. Kalthar? No, it wasn't Kalthar. Was it? Chainmail gauntlets. Ooh. It's worth it to sell. 25 times. So just novice. Water here too. So it's the texture that has the wrong SFX attached to it. That's the bug. So, why are they floating? What about you? Everything's floating. Well, it looks approximately like it's on the shelf. It's good enough. Say the Bethesda developers. So I mentioned before that I used to be a quality assurance tester. For a company which I haven't named, but I noticed in my city there's a Bethesda studio too that has QA positions open. If I would have known that they were in my city, I probably would have applied there as a QA tester. And who knows, maybe I could have been a Bethesda QA tester for a few years. Would have been interesting. I much prefer single player games, and the project I started on at where I was hired was a multiplayer game. So I was like, oh great, I'm stuck testing a multiplayer game every day for the next few years, and it's a nightmare to test the multiplayer systems. It's a added layer of testing, because you have to test the connectivity. You know, can I join this person? Like, when I join this person, can I join? Can this person then join me after I join and leave their party? Oops. And all the combinations of sort of joining that you can do. And then if you have a 3-person party, it's like, well, now that we're 2, if we have a 3rd person join, does everything work as intended? if 2 people join me at the same time, does everything work as intended? If 2 people are already in a party and they try to join me, does everything work as intended? And all the different variations and combinations of joining and yeah, and it's a rusty key. It's used for something. I don't remember what it's used for, but yeah. So it's you know, very specific testing, and you have to make sure like everything's working. And when you join people, like, is the UI working properly? Does everyone see the same thing when they're in the instance? You know, is there appreciable amount of lag or not? And it's testing multiplayer systems is demanding. And I had to do that for weeks on end, the same tests over and over and over. You get sent a build and you test. And then you find bugs, and then they send you another build and be like, well, do the tests all over again to make sure that it's working, that we fixed what we said and there's no new issues that arise. So you're doing like 1 build a week you're testing, or 2 builds a week you're testing the same systems over and over and over and over, and join, leave, and then problem crops up. You're like, I can't join them. Now what's happening? Is it a problem on our end? Is it a problem on Xbox, or on the services end? Is it a problem with the game? And then you gotta troubleshoot like what happened, try to reproduce the issues, and sometimes you have an issue once and you can't reproduce it. You know, QA, you think it's all fun and games, but
Good to see you.
it's a frustrating.
Gale has been training high-ranking mages
It's
more
fun,
about
but
mysticism.
it's frustrating.
And he's also been researching sheep, from what I
Also,
hear.
here's another physics glitch.
I don't understand the fascination with sheep. Certainly seems to know everything about mysticism, though.
Safe travels.
You get a newspaper or a flyer and put
Hello,
it
associate.
under people's feet, and you can, in one of my, I think, Oblivion glitches and funny moments too, I show this as well. But you can slide under people's feet, you can move them where you want. Sometimes
What is it,
you
associate?
can make them hover and fly around all the place. Experiment with that. But yeah, it's all fun and games.
What is it, associate?
But yeah, if you need to move people around, best way to do it. Pretty much overrides all the other physics. Yeah, QA testing is super fun, and you really learn about like game systems and
This
game
is a
development
grand
and
day.
all
Greetings.
that. But
They say that Oblivion.
who had those
gains
spells?
Yes.
You? No? What time is it? Is it too late to buy?
It can't
We'll
be.
forget about it. Yeah, what I lost track there. What I wanted to do was to charge my. There we go. Excellent. Now we're all charged up. Frosty, nice frosty blade for those Daedra.
A coin for an old beggar.
Did I already give you a coin? Actually, in real life, some guy approached me earlier. I was headed to the grocery store, and he runs across the street. He's like, hey, excuse me. I'm like, oh gosh, he's gonna ask me for money. And he's like, talking to me in French, and he's saying like, oh, I have a problem, and I'm wondering.
Good afternoon.
He was ranting on. I couldn't really understand exactly what he was saying. He said something like, oh, I'm supposed to move to another city, and tonight, and I didn't have enough money to pay the person to drive me over there, and so he wouldn't drive me over, and I only have part of the money. And he's like, I have a job lined up, and I'm have an interview tomorrow, and So I'm missing like $16.37 or whatever. He gave like some weird exact number. And like, given I don't know if he was lying or telling the truth, but I tend to, you know, be a good Samaritan and take people on their own merits like that. So I always tell myself, like, you know, when a person's in need, don't ignore them. Some people like, so which one do I need to close? Oh no, this one. So yeah, I tend to think like even just listening to a person, and you know, you might, like, giving someone $1 might change their life entirely. Maybe they might see the goodness in people and maybe not commit suicide that day, and you know, that $1 might go towards, you know, helping them become the next billionaire. You never know. But I tend to look on the optimistic side of. Okay, so it's not the right gate. Uh-oh. Good thing I checked. Goodbye. Nice little bridge here. Ow. Ow. So yeah, he's saying all this. He's like, can you help me? I'm like, so basically you're asking me, you're saying you want money. Yeah. So I was thinking, you know, I only had a $5 bill in my wallet. I was like, oh, I'll give it to him, you know, it's gonna help this guy out, you know, if what he's saying is true, move to a new city, get a job and stuff. Like, maybe he'll spend it on drugs, but that's his own prerogative. There's a horse jiggling over there. So yeah, I gave the guy $5. Now, if I see him around tomorrow asking for money again, I'm gonna know that he was a faker. But yeah, hopefully I help the guy move to this new city, get his job and all that. It's not nice. Yeah. But I've had, most people will come up to you in my city and be like, you know, like, oh, you got money, you got money, you got money. That's the most common. But I've heard people like come up to me and say, oh, you know, I need money for shelter tonight. But some shelters do charge a little bit of money, like $5 or $10 or something, and they offer you a meal and a night to stay. But he was asking me, he's like, oh, I need $5 to go to a shelter tonight, and this. I was like, fine. I've had people come up to me, like, obviously very, like, I don't want to say cracked out woman, because that's sort of prejudice and assumptive, judgmental, but there's certain traits and tics people have when they're a regular user of drugs, and or when they're on drugs, and yeah, and she was obviously like, she didn't look very nice and kind of dirty, and she's like, some of these people, they're like very, like, I don't know, they're not, their charisma is like very low. They're like, I haven't had breakfast yet, I need breakfast, and so I was hoping that I could give you, you could give me like $1, $2, maybe $5, and you know, bills are okay. But I didn't have breakfast, so maybe I'm hoping to get a McDonald's hamburger, and can you give me some money? And like, they talk like that, and you're like, whoa, settle down. You want money for a meal? And then this woman one time, I gave her $5. I'm like, there you go. I'm like, you know, have a good meal. She's like, oh, well, $5 isn't gonna get me anything. Do you have another $5? I need to get a meal. And I was like, oh, jeez. So I gave her another $5. I'm like, holy heck, man. And I was thinking, like, is she gonna go out and score something now, or is she actually going to buy food? But I tell them, when I give them money, I say, spend it wisely. Like, go get yourself a meal, spend it wisely. And, you know, you can bring a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. Well, I suppose you could take them out to the restaurant yourself and buy them your food. But I don't want to spend like an hour with someone and walking there, and, you know, I have my own stuff I need to do. Some people say to carry around like gift cards and stuff, and for restaurants, and give that, which is a good idea, but yeah. I usually what I do is I usually carry like $2 around in my pocket, and the first person that asks me that day, I give them the $2. I mean, if they're gonna go out and buy drugs, and it's their own problem. But something that's always bothered me is, you know, should you help the beggar? You know, where the heck am I supposed to go? If it's like if you have like suspicions that they're going to, oh, there we go. Uh-oh. Ah. If you have suspicions they're going to spend it on drugs, you know, should you help them out? But if they're lying in the first place, then that's their own problem. What? Another level up. Damn, I'm leveling up super fast. Yeah. You've done the right thing. Now it's on them to do the right thing. So there's different ethics you can take. Like, I could, instead of donating to a particular homeless, I could donate the money to a church or a charity who actually helps people and, you know how to... Oh, dwarven bow. Nice. Know how to put the money to good use. Okay, so dwarven bow 4. Yeah, it's definitely better. And looks neat. Better than the steel one. Yeah. You know, when you're deciding of things to do, it's always ethics that comes into play, and your fundamental ethical commitments. For instance, you know, hey, if you're committed to, say, Kantianism, you know, Kantianism it's the intent that matters, and any consequences, you know, is not really, you should do what you expect every other human to do. Kind of like the golden rule. Treat others as you'd like to be treated. And when there's consequentialism, then you weigh, like, you know, instead of helping this one person with $5, I could help 2 people with $5 by donating to a charity. You know, that's sort of... So there's a weird... glitch there. Texture glitch. Yeah, ethics is really interesting because it's your ethical frameworks that, you know, are the guides for, you know, your motivations to act and do X over Y. Is this a full-grown scamp? It's like a full-grown scamp. Yep, it's a full-grown one. No longer the runts. But yeah. And there's no ethical framework that's 100% true. Like, in any situation, you can take multiple courses of action justified by different ethical frameworks. And none of them are right. Each way to act it's justified in its own way. Which is part of the, I won't say confusion, but the difficulty within ethics. Which ethical commitments you subscribe to. Stay down. Why do these streams always turn into a philosophical discussion? I say streams, but what I really mean is video. Like, I sort of feel like there's an audience on the other end. Because, I mean, there is... Come on. Yeah, these are just runts, but they're still formidable. When you engage the fully grown ones, oh boy, they're super tough. Yeah, I'm not doing any damage at all to it. What the heck is going on? Yeah. Maybe my thing is broken? I need to repair it. Oh yeah, it's doing less damage. It's almost broke. It's almost broken. What the heck? And is it out of charges already? Let me check. It's already out of charges. Holy heck. It's the enchantment that's doing most of the damage, it looks like. Flesh pods. So last night I watched a Studio Ghibli film, Pompoko, or half of it at least. It sort of lost my interest halfway through. It's about shape-shifting raccoons, basically, and who are facing off against the humans who are taking over their natural territory. But I won't spoil really what's happening. But there's a scene, or there's several scenes where, like, they can metamorphosize their body, and they basically, they can use their nuts, like their nut sack, to change shape into different things as well, which is really strange. And I wondered, like, the characters are detailed, like they're drawn with nuts on them. The male characters. No, I think I need to go in there? Or... yeah, okay, we need to go this way. And I was like, why would they draw nuts on them like that? That's a little weird. And even further, like, part of the movie is about the technique they use is metamorphosizing their nut sack into different shapes to, you know, be of use. Like, one of them turns their nut sack into a bridge, and then they retract it after the yeah, I won't ruin part of it, but it's... so we need to go there, and then it's over that way. We won't fool around in here. I hate these gates, so I'll get straight to it. Stuff down there. How do you get in there? But yeah, kind of a strange... Thank you. Great. Clan fears. Maybe I can make it fall down? Hoping I could push it off and make it die without taking that much damage, but... yeah. It's a fun movie, it's a fun anime, but yeah. A little bit weird, a few things I found weird in it. And it made me think, like, is this anime aimed at children, at adults? Is this like, what's the rating on this? Is it like 16 and up, 17, 18 plus? Like, would I, if I have like a, I don't know, 6-year-old child, would I let them watch this? Would not, like, I don't think I'd allow my children to watch it. Maybe when they're teens. I mean, is that like a marketing ploy to, like, you know, when you talk about burps and farts and stuff, it's funny, kids like that, and they're like, oh, it's a funny movie, haha, like they're talking about nuts. Is that what they're attempting to do? I don't know. Open the gate. One of the stranger ones of some strange choices in that movie. Wait. Okay, I gotta go in. Oh, his feet is stuck in the ground. Probably treasure. Let me take a quick run here. Let's see if we can find treasure in this place. There's a couple of curiosities here. Let's take a quick peek and see. Aha. Beautiful. Here's stuff. Let them kill each other. Or not. Goodbye. It's funny, these churls, they just stand there and go wah, wah, wah. Funny dudes. Nothing. Should I go back in and check? There's so many doors here, like I mean, sometimes you can find some decent loot in these gates, but barely doing any damage. Hey. Let's just... I don't like wasting time in these gates. That's probably just like a second way to get here. So, I'll check quickly this tower here, see if it has anything useful. And if not, then we'll go. Gate? Maybe this is the same gate. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Open another gate. Alrighty. Mythic Dawn Guard. Let's see. The heck? I think that's a glitch. It's not supposed to be there. Where we came from? Let's see. There's some loot down here. Like, maybe this is where we came from. Confused. What the? Yeah, let's just get on here. Oh man, also it's super hot in my apartment. It's humid. I put on the air conditioning earlier. Well, it's an air conditioning dehumidifier or whatever. I put it on dehumidify and it was good, but now it's like super hot and humid again. So I don't know what's going on. Whoa, what the heck? You guys saw that too, eh? Oh my goodness, this game is so buggy. Alrighty then. Yeah, it's still super, like, I don't know, I cool my apartment and like an hour later, 2 hours later, it's like super hot again. It's just, my apartment's not very, yeah, here's where we need to go. Apartment's not super, I guess well insulated. Oh great. What are we gonna do now? See, the enemies get so much like damage sponges that use this letter opener, that like your weapons break because you're using them way too much. It's unlocked. Thank goodness, I could have died there. Yeah, my apartment's not well insulated, I suppose. Ugly girl. Oh, what's happening? I'm so unsneaky that everything in the whole building can hear me. Oh, there we go. I guess those doors on the side are where I need to go. Saving, excellent. How many enemies are up here? Like 3? 2? guess a good thing about daggers is you can get a lot of hits in between blocks. Because when you block an attack that they do, they usually are staggered. So you get a chance to your light armor is like a second skin after all these those days of and weeks of after all those days and weeks of wearing it. You have learned to move easily with it in combat. As an apprentice of light armor, your gear is no longer damaged as swiftly from combat. Excellent. So maybe my leather helmet won't be broken 24/7. Let's see. But my helmet is like 0 again. Yep. At least it won't break as swiftly. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything here? Guess nothing exciting. Hello. How'd you get down there? Really complaining. Where did you come from? Suppose. Oh, great. Oh, great. Darn it. Darn it. Hey, oh, ugh. Ugh. There's probably loot down here. Huh? Hello? There's something on the other side there. Is that a full-grown clanfear? No, it's just a rat. Just look big. Yeah, with the dagger you have a time to get, when you stagger the enemy, time to get 1 power attack and 1 normal strike in. But yeah, there's loot here. Nothing super useful. What about here? Nothing super useful. What's that? Something glowing there. Normal? Oh no. Another... First try, whoa. I think I've like leveled up how to do this in real life. Your lockpicking skill in real life has leveled up. Yeah, I'm starting to get better at, I still hate it and I still find it hard, but getting better. So where the heck is this bringing me? Leather helmet's already 0, and I only took like, what, a couple of hits since I last repaired it? And I just leveled it up, so it... Armor in this game sucks. 2 at a time? Okay, so he's using... 3. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be fun. Let's see, what can we do here? Thorn Blade. Let's pull on our Thorn Blade. This is a dire circumstance. Unlocked. I'm against the wall, that's why I couldn't Healing potions. What is this? Hey, that was a fight and a half. Thank you, Thornblade. If I wouldn't have got that, I probably wouldn't have survived this fight. Well, well. Can't see anything in here. Let's just press forward. Flesh Spire. Actually, probably just use... Some game combat, eh? Hold the block button and spam the slice button. Oh gosh. One of these guys. Jiggle time. Like, why can't it see me through a wall? How do you see me through a wall? You can see me through a wall, but you can't see me when I'm in front of you. What the heck? What the heck? Is this plane of oblivion gonna end? Oh dear. More Thornblade, I will need your help. I banish thee. Kidding me, man. See how insanely ridiculous these Oblivion gates are? Like, you gotta kill one enemy, go recharge completely, kill another enemy, go recharge completely, kill another enemy, recharge completely. Plus, I only have it on, like, the difficulty bar is only right in the middle. This is a long Oblivion gate. Stay back there shooting fireballs so I can focus on this guy. And if I'm lucky, you'll shoot a fireball at him. The truly skillful fighter learns to block with shield and weapon. Diligent practice has made you an apprentice of blocking. Blocking with your shield or weapon no longer drains fatigue. Nice. Fire Wars of 1965. punch. Oh my. Not good. 6. Well, time to restart. Kill those 3 enemies again. Like, what? I don't know what's happening. Why am I, like, having such a difficulty killing, like, 1 enemy? Like, what changed? Like, my armor is fully repaired. Oh, leather helmet's broken again. Well, maybe that'll help a little bit. See, that's why these games you always become sneaky archer, because it's unbalanced in many respects. Oh, he didn't even notice me. Could have got away, but well, let's take out this letter opener again. I can't attack. What the? Keep doing what you're doing. That made it easy. Combat in this game is not fun at all. It's tedious, annoying. Oh gosh, now there's more enemies after me. Blade, my friend. Please help. You're our only hope. Hello? Hello? May as well use this on him too, I guess. Even though I want to save the charges for something more useful. I think I got it this time. Who's shooting me? Him? I didn't even see him shoot a fireball. Save after that nonsense. Thought I'd have fun with this game. Ugh. That's why I always hated melee combat. If you can get speed and use spells and arrows, that's golden. Because if you can keep away from enemies and don't take damage, that's someone up there. Anyway. And I could could turn the difficulty down, but it's a really long Oblivion gate. Could turn the damage down, but it's not fun. Didn't we already get that? Oh yeah, we already died.
Shatter weakling.
It's probably my strongest weapon right now. Oh. Well, I think we're finally at the top here. Let's see how many charges this thing has. 9 left. Do we want to charge it? Do we have anything to charge it with? I have a lesser? Common? Healing stuff up here. Oh, there it is. Who's after me? Hello? Sunburst gauntlets. That's a cool item, but kind of useless. Who else is shooting me? Hello? I got hit by 2 fireballs there, but I only see 1 enemy. Fire elemental. Just get the friggin' sigil stone and get out of here. that's done. I closed the Oblivion Gate also. I closed the Oblivion Gate outside of Leyawin. I should speak to the Count about sending aid to Bruma now that Leyawin is no longer directly threatened. Hello? Hello? Let's get out of here. Little get down to here. Wanna go? Huh? I'll slice you up with my letter opener. I tell you that I hate Daedra? Pretty much every episode. Alrighty, well, let's go finish this quest, level up, and then I can sell this stuff. Castle Leyawin key. Excellent. Uh-oh. Alright. Wanna go? Wanna go? Huh?
Have you anything new to report? I hope you've been successful.
Well, I guess I have been.
Well, with the Oblivion Gate near Leyawin closed, I suppose the immediate threat is lessened. I will do as you ask. Let no one say Leyawin did not do its part to uphold the Empire.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Count Maro.
I have given you the help you asked for. Bruma's... He and the rest of the Elder Council care nothing for Cyrodiil. They focus obsessively on the provinces.
Good stuff.
Prompt attention to this matter will be rewarded.
Well met. The common folk of Leyawin recognize your valor, even if Count Terentius does not. What do you need, friend?
Who the heck is Count Terentius?
Leyawin has always been a melting pot of races and culture. I fear Lady Leyawin and Ladara Mothril plan to push...
Really? Well, thanks for the
Good day.
information. Hello? Before I talk to this guy, let me check if I have a bounty. Hello? Bounty? Nothing.
What is it, sir?
What is it, sir?
Rats? They've got Fighters Guild people out.
Really? Killing rats, eh? Oh.
Farewell.
Art. Okay, let's go, level up, see what we can choose, and then, I'll just choose the 3 top, stat increases, I guess, which will probably be strength, endurance, and willpower, most likely. Maybe speed, I don't know, we'll see if, what, Mage's Guild should be...
Hello!
Hello?
The Count always says that Leyawin stands alone, but your actions proved him wrong. Well done.
Oh yeah, I'm like a savior now. Everyone likes
Well, I
me.
don't know much about politics, but I think Lady Alicia's right. We've got to put a stop to all these bandits and rabble in... I know the Khajiit are all upset that the council took away their land and gave it to us. But they just have to get over it. It's our land
Just have
now.
to get over it, eh?
Good day.
Well, I know that the natives are upset that we took their land, but, you know, they just have to get over it.
I've heard.
Yeah, that's something you say. By the way, that was trying to make it more applicable to our real world. Because, you know, a lot of the natives some of the natives
Hello,
of some of the provinces have been displaced. Let's see, I'll find a bed here. Yes. Let's have a nap. Let's see, so, oh, no. So we're getting speed, willpower, and maybe we'll take maybe we'll take agility. Damage done by bows, and it also affects how often you're staggered. Okay, good. Good. I want to increase my intelligence next level, I suppose. So that's conjuration, alchemy, or mysticism. I think I have a mysticism spell. Oh yeah, I got these things. I forgot about that. Could have used those. You always forget about like your powers. It's like you want to save them for a time when it's really important, but then when it's really important, you forget you have them. Okay, mysticism. I think I have, yeah. Here. Pretty sure it's mysticism. Yeah. So if I just... Wait, do I have 2 level ups? 2 level ups. Endurance, agility, willpower. So that's how it works. You plod along, putting one foot before the other. Look up, and suddenly there you are, right where you wanted to be, all along. We'll focus on intelligence and strength for the next. Intelligence, strength, and speed, maybe? How close am I leveling? Halfway there. Or close to halfway. Alright. Yeah, so I'm leveling mysticism right now because it levels your intelligence, allows you to choose more intelligence upon level up. What's this? Alright, well, that's it for this episode of Oblivion. Thanks for joining us again. Thanks for joining WilNF on his journeys through Cyrodiil as Masamur, the samurai. And Thanks again. This is WilNF signing off.